how we got this far and where we're going is really interesting because it didn't, for me, start with like this intention of creating a thing. I just found myself around someone who cared about something as equally or as strongly as I cared about it. And I think that's really the true nature of exchange. I'm Preston, and I'm the operations manager here at XCHC Christchurch. So XCHC Christchurch started about 6 years ago, and it's just meant to be a test bed, kind of experimental space for creative industries. So it invites pretty much almost any creative discipline to come in and either produce with other artists or showcase what they've created. Art can be pushed to really far limits that do exactly what XCHC was meant to do, which is combine things like music and digital arts and performance and immersive or interactivity. One example was Where the Wild Things Are, and that was meant to just recreate what we experienced in the book. We built basically a jungle inside of the XCHC. From one side, it's the creative practice, and from the other side, it's giving people permission to create. And so instead of XCHC trying to create it, it actually is just inviting people with those ideas and getting behind them and supporting them. That's really how Merry Hush happened, or how XCHC became involved. And then at one point, XCHC kind of promoted itself as an event space that wanted to do more alternative things. Merry Hush also follows the theme of finding new locations around the city to host itself in. And I think that's important to show people that different parts of the city could become really beautiful, thriving places for art at night. So we don't do this for money. We just do it for, like I said, kind of creating the opportunity for really creative people to get together and make something. After people experience what we do, they actually feel like they have an idea of what value it's worth to them. By being in an environment like this, you will be inspired. And I think it's worth exploring what we could create in the city instead of what we complain about not being there.